Here we are today with the Juno-GI, the Roland Juno-GI keyboard, and we're going to show you how to hook it up to one of our foot pedals, which we have the new Roland PK-6. So we have everything connected, MIDI out of the PK-6 to the MIDI in of your Roland Juno-GI. So what most people want to do is they want to play the sounds that pops up on the screen of the Roland Juno-GI. One thing you have to understand about the Roland Juno-GI is these are not patches. These are what we call live sets. These are made up of tones or patches. If you want to see the 4 different tones that make up this sound or this live set, you hold down Shift here and you hit Live Set. And this tells you the 4 tones that make up the that live set. So you have a Toy Bots, Detune EP, and some soft pads, and that's what makes up the sound. Alright, so our goal is we want to trigger that sound with the pedals. But if you notice, if you hit the pedals, we're going to go over here to the pedals. If I hit any of the pedals, you're probably going to hear one sound. So it's not even triggering the right sound. So we have to do some things in the Juno-GI to make sure it's talking to the keyboard. First off, a real quick thing on the PK-6. You only have to worry about two buttons, the mono and the poly, and those are your transmit channels. Mono is channel 2, and poly is channel 1. So whatever channel that we want to transmit on, we set it by hitting one of these buttons. So I'm going to leave it on poly, so that's channel 1. So I need to tell the Juno-GI to receive on this particular channel there. So we're going to go back over here to the Juno-GI here. So there's a couple things we want to do. First off, I'm going to play this. I want to trigger this sound with the pedals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the menu mode, go down to number 4 system, hit enter, and then I want to go to MIDI, hit MIDI. See, in here it's going to tell you your channel. This keyboard it's not a true multi-timbral keyboard, so you only have 2 channels. You have a main channel and a sub channel. Main channel is your upper, sub channel is your lower. So what I want to do is, since I want to play these 4 tones that are both on an upper and a lower section, I need to put them both on the same channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cursor down, put sub channel on channel 1, because I want it to be, because I'm transmitting from the PK-6 on channel 1. Another thing you need to do is return the remote keyboard switch to on. So that should be on. And then these main channels and sub channels are all set to the receive channel, which is 1. So exit out of here, or if you want to keep this in memory, press the right button and it saves these settings. But I'm not going to save them right now, so I'm going to exit out of here, exit out here. And so another thing I need to check real quick is making sure that all my keyboard parts are selected to receive on that channel. So I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down Shift, go to Live Set, and you see remember the upper and then the lowers I was telling you. So the uppers is the main channel, the lowers is the sub channel. So I put all these 4 tones on channel 1. Next thing is I want to make sure that they are going to receive that signal. So I want to go to level pan and go to the switch. As you see, only 3 of them are selected. So I want to go over here and I want to make sure all of them are turned on. So that means each one of these parts, these 4 selections over here, are receiving the signal from the keyboard. So if I exit out of here, I'm going to play it on the keys. So now I'm going to trigger it from the pedals over here. So now the foot pedal is triggering on all the sounds. So I could go back over here. That's just a long sustained sound. So if I change the channel, see, So any live set I call up is now going to be able to be triggered from the PK-6. It works the same way with the PK-5 and the PK-5A and the PK-7 and PK-7A. Same theory, whatever channel you transmit on, you just make sure your Juno-GI is set to receive on that channel. So I could go again. So I'm playing the PK-6. So all that again, I'm over here, I'm triggering all this from the PK-6. And the only thing I have set on here is poly to say it's transmitting on channel 1. So everything else I did was within the keyboard. So again, it's just going within, review the video, going into the menu, make sure the upper main channel and sub channel is set to channel 1 because that's what I'm transmitting on. Making sure my keyboard switch is selected for those 4 parts. Within the live set, let me say hold down shift, go into live set, see they're all switched here. You can even switch the tones, all this, you can adjust your levels, panning, playing with the pitch. So all these settings are within the live, it basically is under live set edit. So there you go again, we're with the Roland Juno-GI connected to a foot pedal and triggering. Alright, you guys have a good day now.